Hi! It is 5 to 10 in the evening of Thursday the 9th of July and it's time for Today in My Boo Journal. So, how are ya? My autofocus is on. What a pain in the ass. So, if you're sort of there going, yeah, but where's yesterday's Today in My Boo Journal, woman? What have you done with it? You're gonna have to go and watch the live to find out. Okay, I will link that up in the cards. It's not a live. I did not broadcast live on YouTube. I broadcasted on Twitch and I've exported it over to YouTube. Okay, so it's labelled something like "Let's set up week 29 Twitch stream." Okay, because all my lives from now on will be on Twitch on Wednesdays. Okay, I have explained this. So if you don't already know that, then where the fuck have you been? You're not paying attention, obviously. Right, let's get on with this. So, this was yesterday. I was really bad and didn't do anything yesterday. I did my day cream. I did not wear makeup. I had caffeine. I had booze. I had chips. I didn't craft. We didn't do any homework. We didn't brush the dog. We did do the garden. I did do my night care routine. And we uploaded week 29's spread. I took a card. I did those. So you need to know my steps. Well, 14,557. So pretty much bang in the middle then. Okay. Get my black pen out, start bordering all this soon. Make it look neat. I didn't do anything more on that. And we were here. Didn't write live, did I? Am I going to write that just so I can tick it off? So let's put 1935. So yeah, no, it's quite a good live. I quite enjoyed it. We sat and nattered and chatted for a couple of hours, and then we raided my son's Twitch channel, which is good fun. It was good fun. I quite enjoyed it. I think he was really, really pleased that I'd done that actually, because he had no idea that I was coming, and all he'd said was, you know, hey, when you guys are done, you know, send them my way if they want to watch. And I was like, yeah, you know, but I'd already told you guys that we're going to raid him. So yeah, we all went in and demanded tea because his catchphrase is tea time. It's tea time, that's what he says, and his little icon is cup of tea and all of that lot. So yeah, it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it. It was good fun. Thank you for everybody who joined in as well. That was loads of fun. We might have to do that on a semi-regular basis if he's streaming on a Wednesday night. Okay, so today I've done day cream. I've not worn makeup. I've had caffeine. I haven't had booze, so yay me. I've had chips. Haven't crafted. Didn't do any homework. Didn't brush the dog. Garden's done. Okay, so today we need to post week 27. So what I need to do is hit up my hashtags on my phone, keep them in a note, and I'll just copy them all. Whenever I do it, then I go to Instagram and I take a photo. Next week 27 after the pen, the book icon, because I always do a little stack of books, you know, the journal. Everything is selected, and share. Forgot to pull a card this morning. I meant to do it. Today my pain has been about usual. Loads and loads and loads of notifications, that's the word I'm looking for. But I'm busy. One of them is a lady. I only communicate with her via Twitter, and she's been teaching me how to use some software for organising my ebooks and that I've acquired, how to organise them and things you can do and all that. Right, so let's see, sleep. I could do a few sleep. Oh dear me. Right, it was 4:30. Yeah, I had trouble sleeping last night till just after 10. I'm just one of those people that she sends like a message and then she'll send another message and then she'll send another message, do it all in like one big message. Right, so today we did the loo and the laundry. I didn't do the banister, I didn't do the bathroom. I've done the dishwasher. I'm so cross because my bath's leaking, so I can't actually use my bathroom at the moment. So I have to go down. I'm going to have to go down the road and have a shower tomorrow. So, right, phone bills come out. Josh is coming tomorrow. Josh is the son of a friend of mine, school friend. I've got some poppy seeds. If you've been on Instagram or in the live last night, you will have seen what I call the poppy garden. It was supposed to be a vegetable patch, and it got a bit carried away and ended up being full of poppies. And no word of a lie, over there, on top of my vivarium that my snake lives in, I've probably got about 50 poppy heads. That's heads, and each head is full of hundreds of seeds. So yeah, I've got quite a few. So if anybody wants some, I am willing to send you a teaspoon full of poppy seeds. Okay, if you want them planting. If you want them to go in like poppy bread and you want more than a teaspoon, let me know. Yeah, you can hit me up on any of my social media. Okay, there should be a link down below or on my main page, or yeah, there's links everywhere anyway. And I can send you some seeds. You will get a mixture of poppy types. Some of them are the big, ornamental ones, and some are just the single ones. And there's a range of colours from pale pink, lilac, red, dark purple. Beautiful, beautiful poppies. So, I accept no responsibility if you choose to eat them. Okay, I took them out of my garden. All right, that's I'm willing to send some to you if you want some for your own garden, or like I say, if you want to try cooking with them, that's fine. I'm willing to do that. Just let me know how, if you only want them for planting, I'll send you about a teaspoon's worth. That'll give you loads. All right, loads and loads and loads. They spread. Okay, they self-seed. If you plant some this year, you will have more next year, unless you cut the heads off before they go brown. Once all the petals have fallen off, if you cut the heads off and dispose of the heads, or you can dry them out and then keep the seeds. If you don't do that, the heads will go brown and then these little holes appear, and that's how the seeds get out, because they blow in the breeze and the seeds end up all over the fucking place, and you will end up with hundreds of them. Okay, I didn't have any poppies in my garden last year, and I've got hundreds this year, absolutely fucking hundreds of them. So yeah, if you want some, let me know. You can send me a PM on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of that. Just let me know that you want some. Obviously, you'll have to send me your address. I'd appreciate if you contribute towards postage, but that's not absolutely 100% necessary. Right, I'm going to go now. Again, it's just a quick one. Today my bujos are going to be quick, unless I've got something that I particularly wish to journal about, and I don't really. I did do a journal page. I haven't journaled on it yet. Last night, and I'm going to get it out to remind me to write in it. And the only thing I am going to add to the page that I set up last night, which was just this. This is my poppy garden. Okay, you can sort of see that there. I know it's a bit out of focus. Hang on a sec. Ooh. Yes, I know, dinging at me. Let's get it right in. Ooh, too far. There you go. That's the poppy garden. It is really like mad. Let's get it right in. I mean, look at the colours on that. Isn't that stunning? Try and get it really, really in focus. Yeah, so you've got, like this one here is a sort of doubly one. And then you've got some singular ones up here. There's red and this pale pink, and then this lovely, lovely purple. That's beautiful. So yeah, this is what I've got. So if that's the kind of thing that you're after, then I can do that. only other thing I'm going to add to this is I'm going to stamp the word raid, and I'm going to use a new stamp that I got from Kelly Winnell, sorry. This was a subscription stamp for like March, and it took so long to frickin' get here due to the lockdown, because like she's in Australia, and Australia Post just stopped, and because she had people all around the world going, well, where the fuck are my stamps? Because, you know, it was her very first subscription stamp, and she was like, please just bear with me, you know, blah 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 blah. But I was getting a bit irate myself, but there's nothing you can do about it. She says on her page, I don't track it, I don't offer refunds if it gets lost. Tough shit, basically. So I was there going, oh shit, you know, I've lost my stamps. And then yeah, they turned up, and I sent her an email. I said, I just thought you'd like to know your stamps are finally turning up in the UK. She was like, my God, thank God for that, because I'd sort of messaged her a couple of times going, stamps haven't arrived. And she was like, oh no, please just wait. So I've seen quite often in different journal groups, how do you use stamps that turn up and look like this? Okay, these are clear polymer stamps, all right, and they are slightly sticky. If yours are not sticky, wash them, yeah, and leave them to dry. And then you want a clear, you can go out and buy acrylic blocks, but if you're going to be an occasional stamper and you think, well, I don't want to go out and buy an acrylic block, you can use a ruler, you can use a glass jar, you can use basically anything that's got a smooth, coolish type surface. Okay, I would highly recommend a glass jar or a piece of glass out of a photo frame. Just be careful pressing on it, okay, because depending on what you're stamping, you may have to press quite hard. All right, and you literally just peel them off of the backing paper, yeah, and then just stick them down onto your whatever. In this case, I am using an acrylic block. Okay, this is one of the larger ones I've got. Now, if it is the very first time you're going to use it, I would recommend you try it before you actually stamp it. I'm going to use black because that shows up. And then what you do is you can go this way and pot it that way. I like to pick up my ink pad and then you just pat it like that and have a look, and does it look like it's got good enough coating, and then give it a try. See, that's come out quite nice. Now, bearing in mind that what is underneath your page that you are about to stamp on could affect how well it stamps, then you must put your lid on. Do not leave your ink pads lying around without a lid on. They will dry out, all right? Yeah, if you've got like a rough surface underneath, like here I've got a little bit of photos, it may well affect how it comes out. So I might actually put Raid here just for the shits and giggles. That moved ever so slightly when I put it down, but some people just like regular even pressure, some people will rub. It really depends on the kind of stamp. Some stamps, if you press too hard, they will sort of splay, a bit like a really fat person sitting on those plastic garden chairs that you get, you know, and the legs splay out and you're like, it's gonna go, love. Yeah, it's yeah, you don't want to press too hard. You want a nice even pressure. I really hope this works because I'm stamping on fucking washi tape as well. There we go. I wish I'd thought to put a exclamation mark. Then you're supposed to clear your stamp off. I don't. I do what's called second generation stamping. Partly because that stamp that I've used is archival, which means it's a permanent ink. One thing you can do is to get a baby wipe and rub it, but you can see it's not going to come off because it is archival ink, okay, and it, you know, it's taking some of the ink off, but it is, that's it, it's, your stamp is now stained forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, keep it, don't now to go and chuck this away because that's just bad. I stick it back in the thing. I have a box that is purely for crafting. Now there's also another thing you can use. Mine's on the floor somewhere, of course it's black so I can't see it. It's called a stamp scrub. It's called a stamping scrub. And what you do is you have one side which you spray with water. Okay, I don't actually happen to have any at the moment, and mine's dried out. But you spray it with water, and then what you do is you get your stamp and you rub it. Okay, you don't want to press too hard because it will pull the stamps off. So you like that. So you rub it over that, and then once you've done it and you want to dry it, you do it on the other side. Okay. You have to keep an eye on which side is wet and which side is dry. This one is labelled. I was given this one. Okay. And then when you finish, you just put that on like that. Oh, ouch. Wait for them to dry. And then you just stick them back on. They're usually marked, okay? You just stick them back on and you're done. If you find after sort of, you know, you've used it a bit, well, hang on a minute, you know, it's not fucking sticking. Like I say, go and give it a little bit of a wash. Dry it thoroughly. I would leave it to air dry personally. And then bring it back in and it should all stick. I do find that this side, okay, the side that sticks to the textured side of your stamp will stop sticking before the other side does. Okay. And then I would also recommend that you keep it in a pocket. What I do is I use the original packaging and I just cut the top off. See, and then it sits in there quite happily. So if this top cover does come off, it's not going to go very far. Bang my fucking knuckle then, that really hurt. Ooh, okay, and that's it. That is it. That is how you stamp. Easy as that, see? Right, I'm going to leave it there. And yeah, quick impromptu lesson. That wasn't going to happen, but hey, it's added on another 10 minutes. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. You know that I appreciate it. I always do. If you are not subscribed, then why the hell not? You know, I'm trying to be here more regularly, and I need you guys to encourage me to do so. So yeah, click the book. That one over there, down in the corner. This one. Okay. When the end screen pops up, my little beautiful face will appear over on the side, and you can click that as well. Then you'll be subscribed, and then once you're subscribed, a bell will appear down there somewhere. I do have this fancy icon, but I can't make it work. I need to get my son to fix it for me. Click the bell and you will be notified when I upload new content. Please do feel free to leave us comments, kisses, suggestions, questions, anything you want to say. Do it down. Hey, if you just want to tell me about your day, that's fine too. That's great. I am quite happy to chat to you. Leave it all down below. Each comment gets a like, a love, or a written response. I am now going to go, and I will see you in Friday's edition of Today in my Boo Journal. Take it easy, guys. Have a good day.